Hi everyone, and welcome back to Oofta Collecta. Today here for you guys, I have got 3 ball jointed dolls to unbox, and they are all blind box. So there is what they're called, I believe, this one. And here are our, well, 5 options with the blind one here, or the mystery one. So they all kind of say ages 15 plus, so I'm guessing they're a bit anatomically correct. So I'm thinking probably gonna end up having to kind of open them off camera so I can try and cover them up a little bit. Here's our second one. There's there. So these ones are like 4-legged. It's hard to tell in the front of the box, but they have 4 legs, so they're kind of like a centaur-like. And then we have our mermaid. She's a little bit big for the camera. Where's her? Here it is. Okay, so we'll kind of, so there's the mystery one, there's those two, and then back it up, maybe. Sorry, camera's a little too sharp for that. The last 2. And I don't think, looking at them, I like the muted color palette of this one. And there's 2 mysteries in this one, so, but I like the muted color palette of this one. But I really think the only one I don't want is that one. If I had to pick. Yeah. Here's the series stories if you can read it. I can't. This one, I kind of really like this girl up here, but I'd really be pretty happy with any of these ones. And same with our red's not usually my favorite color, but I don't know if I want that one either. But I'm not really picky. I only got one of each. So let me at least, we'll start with this one. Just give us a little more work room on the table here. And let me just see what she comes out. Okay. I don't know. I think, personally, if you're not a doll nudity person, this doll's going to be nude when she comes out. I don't know if you can see her if she's nude. But I don't see anything on this one that's, except for maybe she'll have a bum, but I don't think there's anything on her that's going to be that crazy. So I want to pull her out. Ooh, lost half our pieces here. So we've got all these pieces here, then a bunch more directions, etc. I think we're going to want to look at this side. We're going to have to go off the pictures a little bit here. So here's our girl. So we got this one here. And I think she's a mouse, going off of the rounded ears, mouse, squirrel, a rodent, for sure. Sorry if that's the most awful noise you've ever heard. So here is her little staff. It's got a clear, kind of like a gemstone in there, some stars across it, and then kind of some stars at the bottom of it here. So here is our doll. She's got pretty yellow eyes, and then she doesn't have any ears on yet. Yeah, she does have a little bit of a bum, so I guess I can cover that up. And then a spot for her tail to go on the back. And then, does she kind of stand? There we go. So, in this bag, we have got different hands, and I think for right now we're just going to leave her hands as they are, so I'll put these back in here just so they don't roll around. And then we have her ears and her tail. Oh, it's a double Ziploc bag. That's cool. I suppose maybe so they don't rub against each other. And we have her outfit. It is, oh, we got little bloomers too. So it's a dress. Oh good, it opens all the way. So it's, I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to actually take her hands off to put that on. And then here's her card. And then again, I can't read anything on the back, but I was able to get her dressed without having to take any of her apart. I've never really had a ball jointed doll, so this is kind of a new experience for me. She's adorable though, really like her, but I am seeing that to have her hold her staff, I am gonna have to put a different hand on her. So to do that, there's a little hook in here attached to some elastic. Let's see if I can do this without really messing it up. I've watched enough videos on this style of doll to know how I can refix it if I do screw it up, but I'd like to not have to do that. Okay, I got it off. Let's see if I can get it back on without letting go. They're so little. There. Okay. We're back. So to have her hold the staff, she has to have the hand that has the grippy deal. So she can hold it. Kind of looks like she might have to hold it up here. Something like that. We'll deal with that in a minute. That's not the cool part. I want to put her ears on. So they're magnets in her head somewhere. So there's 1 and 2, and then we'll put her little tail in. This is very much a learning experience as I go here, so bear with me if this is not the most elegant way to show this off. But okay, so there she is, and I think her head does like magnet and come apart. I'm not gonna work that hard at it, but we have got Girly Pop #1 out and dressed and almost put together. I don't know how she's supposed to quite hold it. I might have to put a rubber band on it because it doesn't snap in there super great. But there you go, she's holding it. Okay, dolly #2. So these are the centaur-like ones, and again, they do have a 15+ age rating, so I'm assuming they're gonna be pretty anatomical like that one is, hopefully, and just have a little bum. But if that bothers you, might want to fast forward to where she's got her clothes on, but okay. Okay. There we go. This comes up. There she is. Oh, I think we got the red one. The one I said I wasn't super amped at having, but it's okay. So there's parts of her, and then her little flyer here, or directions, I guess would probably be more what they are. So again, there is going to be some undressed dollies on here. Oh, yeah? Doesn't look like the one we have. Maybe it's a generic paper. I think we kind of get the gist. I get the gist of it, at least. What they're supposed to do. Here she is, and again, so here's her face. So she just has like stamped on eyes. A little horn again, little tail, and her little 4 legs. And then she does have little pigtails, and it looks like we have some magnet parts for her back. And I'm guessing that's for the bow. So here is her card. I need to adjust this camera because it's kind of too high here. I'm sorry if some of that was out of frame. So, oh, she's got little wings. Oh, these are so tiny. So we can give her, oh, the heart hands probably will be getting put on her, or little clasping hands, and then her wings, and then her outfit here. pretty simple. We've got our headband, and there is wire in here to pose that, and her little dress, and then a big bow, which looks like it should go around her waist on our card here. So the other one went quite well, so I'll try and do it with the camera watching me. I guess worst case scenario, if it turns out really bad, I'll just cut it out. So I guess, do any of you guys watching this have ball jointed dolls? And if so, which ones? Oh, I got all these from Amazon, by the way. So her little butt kind of sticks out. Okay. I don't think I said that. They're all from Amazon. I found them on Amazon. I don't know if there's other places to buy them. And I don't remember what they were called. I think I just looked up blind box dolls. I'm thinking maybe I should have put the bow on first so that the tie was underneath her dress. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but put that back down. I'm not sure how these are gonna work. Her little bum sticks out. She needs some bloomers. Okay, well, you're gonna have to look at it because I gotta find the magnet. So there's one magnet. Here's our other magnet for her little wings. But if you look at her from the front, she is pretty darn cute. But I think she's gonna end, oh! Widen her feet there. I think she is gonna end up with the little heart hands. Maybe not. She's pretty cute like this. We'll see. If I switch them out. These are really little compared to like her hands. That's gonna be a little bit of a project. I think I showed her kind of up close. So we'll set her back there. So she's a little bit smaller than her. And I know a mermaid is gonna be bigger than both of them. Okay, girly number 3. Again, okay, yeah, so there's that age 15 plus on there. So what did we get? Can you see that? We have this one, I think, with the long braids. So I think the one on the front of the box. Yep. All her stuff came out. So here she is. I'll cover her up, but that really bothers people. So with these ones, what I was really excited about, there was another mermaid one on Amazon, but this one had a lot more articulation in the tail, so you can really move the tail around, which is what I was kind of excited about. And then her hair is translucent, and she's got fish-like ears, jellyfish, horn, and then she also has like the painted on eyes, but the tails are really pretty on these ones, which is kind of what I was excited about. And then assuming you could detach her if you really wanted to. So, whoops, just gave her a concussion. Here is her card, and then accessories, and our what seems to be moderately generic. I mean, the pictures up top are a little bit different. I think the green one would have been really cute. Oh, that pink one's cute too. I might end up with another mermaid one. But them being blind boxes. I think they were like 25. This one I think was a little more expensive. 25 bucks a piece. I don't know if I want to like completely risk my chances of getting the exact same ones over and over again. So I'll get her little dress on quick and then we can look at the rest of her stuff. There she is. Let's see if I can set her back there. Well, okay, so what do we have in this bag? So this is, I don't know what these are. They are like little stickers, but they are squishy, so I'm thinking maybe to like kind of like you would put at the bottom of a table so that when she's sliding around, just kidding, it's for the seashell bra right here. So if she was going to be wearing the seashell bra instead of the dress, you would just stick them on the inside and then you could stick them on there. That's what that's for, obviously. Don't know what I was thinking. And then we have, does she have holes in her bag? I didn't think she did. Additional fins? Question mark. Okay, hold on. Let's check our picture instructions one more time. They're shown there. Taking apart her head, putting her dress on. Huh. No. They show them back here. Okay, so maybe. Yep, there it is. Up on her hip. Get this way. So I think these would be more prominent when she doesn't have the dress on. You will still see them, but there. There. Do you see them? Like I said, this is very much a learning experience in this situation for me, and I just went for it and got 3 of them. I've really wanted some ball jointed dolls for a while now. I just haven't quite splurged and did it, but I'm quite excited and happy with the 3 that I have. Maybe, oh, knocked one out. I'll end up with some more of them. I'd like to get a boy one, but I want it to be like a mythical one like these girls are, and the ones I was seeing were fairly I don't know, streetwear type ones, or they were mixed in a line with other like girl dolls, and I wanted like a boy specifically. So, but she has got the heart hands again, and then the like they're just kind of a closed fist. But there she is. I can't decide if I'd want her to just be wearing the seashell bra or not, but I can hold it up, I guess. Well, my fat fingers are kind of going to be in the way, but there's the 3 dolls we opened here today. They said, so I set all 3 of them up here together. It took a little bit of doing. She will, for the most part, hold her staff, but she's got to stand pretty still. She might tip over on us. I do plan on trying to make her like a seashell base out of some clay that I have, but I don't have that ready to go because I wanted to see how big she was before I did it. And this little girl's legs remind me of like a baby deer, always flip-flopping around. These, sorry if the camera movement is making you sick, I'll try to be a little more mindful. These two, I think you could flip-flop their hands back and forth. They're very similar in shape and size. Not so much for her, she's a little more chunky with her hands, but all together, I am very happy with my first ball jointed dolls, and I think if I find some more that I want to try out, I definitely will. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great one!